Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my life as an entrepreneur, flipping medical commodities. Now, I want to welcome you all back to the channel, and those that are new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get into it. So as you know, my previous video, we talked about, was this a real business or not? Is flipping medical commodities a real business? Can you really make money? Can you make a profit in the business? And I told you all, yes, you can. Yes, it's possible. Yes, it's a real business. Now, today, I want to talk about, is this a safe business? Is this a business that, because you are dealing in cash sometimes, and you're dealing with strangers. So, that can be kind of scary or not. So I want to talk about some things that you could do to increase safetiness, and make sure that you're conducting this business in a professional way to minimize any type of risk of harm or any kind of risk of danger. So first off, I want to say, I've been doing this for over 2 years now, and I've never had an incident. I've never had a physical issue with a person. I've never been threatened or assaulted or anything like that. And a lot of my clients stay in the hood, if you want to say. They stay in some high crime areas. Some stay in the suburbs. I have clients all over. But so I be into these areas, and I meet with my clients, and I've never had a problem. So I just want to get that part out the way. But there are some things that you could do, and it doesn't mean that, nothing can ever happen, because as soon as you leave out your house, anything can happen, right? But some precautions that I take when it comes to this business to keep myself safe, to get me coming back home so I can get back home to my family and loved ones, is so one of the things that I do is when a client calls you, a new client you never talked to, never dealt with before, you need to thoroughly screen that client, that potential client. You need to thoroughly screen them. And what I mean by screen them, you need to ask them several questions about the supplies that they have. If they say they have, One Touch Ultras, for example, you need to ask them, I asked them, how many boxes you have, what's the expiration date, those basic questions. What's the expiration date, the condition of the boxes, and that way you can weed them out, because they may have old or short dated boxes, even though we could do something with those, but it may not be worth your time, or the box may be damaged. I also have them send me pictures of the boxes. That way that also helps. And if they're serious, they don't mind sending you pictures. But at the same time, I deal with a lot of elderly clients, and they don't know how to use their smartphone that well. So in that case, they may not be able to send me pictures. But nevertheless, make sure you screen them really good over the phone. Now, once you've done that and things you come to an agreement, I quote them a potential price over the phone. I always let them know this is a potential price. I still have to see the box face to face to make sure that it's still in the condition that you said it's in. Then after that, what I do is I try to find a meeting place, like a middle ground. I'll ask them, what area are you in? And I ask them, can they meet me? And when you have them meet you, you obviously you want to meet at a safe public place, that's safe for them and for you. That cuts down on any type of issue that may come up. Now there will be times where they don't have a car, they don't have a vehicle, they can't even get out the house. So what you gonna do then? Are you gonna go to their house? I've been to their house plenty of times. I've been to clients' houses plenty of times, and there never was a problem. But sometimes, you know, you're gonna have to decide: are you willing to go to that person's house? Is it worth it? For me, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. A lot of my clients, they don't have transportation like that, so I have to make a decision to go to their homes, and I've never had a problem. Like I said, now when I get to their house, if they don't have a way to meet me and I have to come to their house, I tell them, or I ask them, if I come to your house, are you able to come outside and come to my vehicle, come to my truck? 9 times out of 10, they say yes. And a transaction will go down just like that. And, you know, another thing, it doesn't take long to do a transaction with a client. You know, my transactions with my clients, I don't know if you all see that movie with Nicolas Cage, Gone in 60 Seconds. You know, well, that's me. Really, it's gone in 30 seconds. Because when I meet with a client, and also when you go to meet that client, whether you meet them at a public place, whether you go into their house, have the exact amount of money on you. If you pay them in cash, I have the exact, if I pay you $45, I got 2 20s in the 5. I'm not pulling out a wad of money. I'm only taking the amount of money that I plan on spending. There's no need for that, or having excess money that you're not going to spend. Have the exact money. So before I pull up to their house, I pretty much got the money in my hand. So that way they see me. I look at the box. It looks good. I pay them in cash. And then I'm gone. There's no need to, now you may have some clients that like to talk. I have a couple clients that like to talk and everything. Sometimes if I feel like talking to them, I talk to them. You know, they like talking to me. So, but I'm gone in 30 seconds. So that also helps out with being safe. Now there are times where you may have to go in. You may need to go in a house. I've also been in homes. I still have some clients where I go into their house. Sometimes I have clients that they never leave their house. So you all got to make a decision whether what you're going to do. Nothing has ever happened. Not saying that nothing will ever happen, but I've gotten really good at learning how to screen them over the phone. Just telling the tone of voice that they have. I learned from all of that. But do a quick transaction and get on to the next thing. Also, there may have been times where, you know, you may go to a client's house and they may have multiple boxes and you got to look through several boxes, so you might be there a little while. But use good judgment. Carry you some mace or whatever else you feel safe carrying, just as a backup. But I think those are the key things. If you're able to bring someone with you, that's great as well. But some of the key things that'll keep you safe: screening the clients thoroughly, finding a place to meet at a public location. If you're not able to meet at a public location, you have to come to their house. See if they could come outside to your car versus you going inside their house. Also, carry some mace, and those are some of the things that I do to keep myself safe, as well as have the exact amount of cash. Try to pay them in, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, or whatever. But if they want cash, have that exact amount of cash on you. That way, it's a quick transaction, and then you out of there and you on to the next client. So I feel overall this business is a safe business. And, like I said, some of my clients are in high crime areas. I still haven't had an issue. And so, you ladies that's in the business, those are things that you gotta address as well. If you a young lady and you going into somebody's house. Now me, I'm a man. I'm 6'3", 250 plus pounds. So it's a difference versus a woman that's maybe 5'3", 130 pounds. So you have to use your common sense as well in dealing with issues like that. So I think I'm gonna leave it here for now, and look forward and stay tuned to the next video that I'm gonna have coming. It won't take as long as the first video. I had some things that came up, but I'm gonna have a lot more videos, more timely, coming up. So thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, peace.